Okay guys, so this is the next morning. As you can see, Jeep is fixed. Got around to doing that, so very happy about that. Workshop is looking much more spacious now, so that's good. Sorry it's not tidy, but I thought I'd just show you guys that. Over there is a 461 pound Brooks, pre-World War II. Have to do a little bit of heel work over there, but a really good anvil otherwise. Anyway, I thought I'd show you guys quickly how I electrolysis dip the larger anvils. So this is a 411 pound Peter Wright that I got in. The edges are really not bad. The face is flat with a straight edge. The horn and the cutting table are not bad at all. So what I'm thinking of doing is using this as my daily anvil. So I'm gonna electrolysis dip it. I'll film the whole thing so that you guys can see how I do it. Obviously, you guys won't have a bath. I mean, I had to specially make that, but I just thought I'd show you the process of getting bigger anvils that two people can't lift up by themselves, dipped and everything like that. So this is how I do it. There's my 44-gallon drum. You can see it's much clearer now. The sediment has settled. I filled it up to the watermark. I am gonna maybe mix another 2 gallons and just put it in there, with soda ash. So it's just 1 tablespoon per gallon. So I'll show you guys how I do that. That's very simple. And then I'm gonna pump it from there into here, and then I'll show you how I hook up the inverter. You briefly saw it last time, but I won't time lapse it this time. This is not going to be a long video. This is literally just going to be me electrolysising this and then cleaning it, and then that's it, finished. Okay guys, so basically that's what I'm using. It's soda ash. I just get this from my local cleaning supply store. It's super cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but it was very cheap. And basically it's 1 tablespoon per gallon. Now we here work in liters, so a gallon is 3.7 liters, and that is a 2-liter ice cream container. So I'm basically just going to do 1 2/3, ice cream tubs. And I think I'm just going to mix 2 gallons, and then I'll pump the rest out of the 44-gallon drum. So basically, I've put 2 ice cream containers of water mixed with soda ash in here. So I need to now add another 2 ice cream containers full of just water, because obviously I didn't do 1 soda ash, 1 water, 1 soda ash, 1 water. I just did 2 soda ashes, 2 water. There you go, done. Obviously I've decanted the soda ash into a baby formula tin. You guys probably could have seen that. It came in a packet. I have kids, so the tin worked perfectly. Okay, so there we go. There's 2 gallons of water at the bottom. Mixed with soda ash. Now I'm gonna just put my submersible pump into here, attach a garden hose, pump it into there. I'll time lapse that, and then basically after that I'll show you guys how I connect this up and how I put my electrodes in, and then switch it on. Done. Before you guys think to yourself, do I have a shorter garden hose? Nope, I don't, and I don't plan on cutting this one, so I'll just make do with what I've got. there we go. It's busy pumping. This will take a while. As you can see, it's pretty slow. And I don't know if you could see by the videos, I don't have pressure water. It's all gravity fed water, so my taps are also very slow. But yeah, pump is in there, and we'll pump it out. The last little bit left in the bottom of the barrel that the pump doesn't get, obviously I'll just pick the barrel up and pour it in. Yeah, because by that time it's light. But yeah, that's how this is going to happen. Hope you guys are enjoying. And there you have it. Just had enough. I think for maybe not. I was just gonna say, I think for that anvil I might have to make a little bit more, but that anvil is fatter. It's the similar length and width on the feet. It's just the whole body is a bit fatter. So yeah. Anyway, there it is. Now all I'll do is I will pull this chain up, put my block underneath it, and then yeah, hook everything up. Okay, so I did electrolysis something else on top of the anvil, but I haven't done anything on the anvil yet. This is still all normal. Yeah, so I haven't electrolysis the anvil yet. I've just put the chain over the piece of wood. Yeah, basically, I mean, it's pretty simple. You can see my electrodes over here. I just put them, make sure they don't touch your workpiece, obviously, because then it will short out underwater. So I just make sure that, especially near the foot, it's all the way in the corners. So those are in. I just run the wires across, link them up like that. Then yeah, over here I just make sure that the chain is tight, as tight as possible. There you go, it's really good. And you just hook up your negative to the chain. Perfectly fine. Okay. Machine on. And there we go. That is it. Again, I'll do this for about, look, this is a big anvil, a lot of surface area, so I'll probably do this for a day and a half, 2 days maybe. Again, I don't leave this to go overnight. I will switch this off when I leave the workshop, and I'll switch it on again in the morning, just in case, you know, just to be safe. So after switching this on, I've actually decided I want to put 2 more electrodes in, just underneath the heel, underneath the horn and underneath the heel. Got these 2 little ones over here. So I think I'm just going to hook these up quickly. Just to make sure that I'm pulling as much rust off in the different areas as possible. Again, just making sure I'm not touching the anvil with these electrodes, because otherwise it will short. So all all I do is I just go until I touch it and then I pull it away. I don't wind these wires together very tight because otherwise it is a mission to get them apart from each other, separate from each other again. So I just put them together very loose just so I can get them in this clamp. It would probably pay me to put a this type of clamp on the positive, but I use this welding machine to weld. So that would mean that I have to make, well, look, I can get no, just call me lazy. That's the reason why I haven't done it. Now that I think about it, it's actually very easy, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, here you go. Nothing is touching. Let's just check that again. Touch it against the anvil, pull it all the way back. Okay, that's not touching. Touch against the anvil. Put it all the way back. That is not touching. There we go. Okay. There, that'll be better. And that'll just make more surface area to pull the rust off the anvil, and also it'll pull it down from underneath the heel and underneath the horn. It'll pull the rust off the bottom of it, because these electrodes obviously are not the full width of the anvil, you know, they're not as big as the length of the anvil, so I'm pretty sure they would still work perfectly fine, but I'm just being over the top. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. So this has been going for a day and a half. I'm gonna let it go for the rest of the day. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We finish work at 4, so I'm gonna let it go until 4, and then tomorrow I will pull this out, wire brush it, and then it's ready to go. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this one because it's going to be my daily anvil. I'm selling that cast steel American one that I showed you in the last video briefly, and then I'm going to be using this Peter Wright as my daily. So I think I am actually going to do my edges on this, just because I really like sharp edges. I know some people don't, but I think I'm going to do the edges on this one. So yeah, once I pull it out, I will clean it, but then I'm not going to do any treating on it. I'm not going to put that rust converter on, and I'm not going to seal it with oil yet, because obviously I need a preheat. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Any rust that does develop, the rust converter will take that off. So that's the plan with this one. And then the next video will be that Brooks. I've just recorded that in the workshop. There's some edge work that I need to do on that Brooks. So yeah, gonna start grinding on that one today, while this one is an electrolysis. And then yeah, probably preheat the one and then weld it, and then once I'm finished with that one, put that one in the sand, preheat the next one, and then just carry on going. As I have spare time, I do this. Obviously I'm just trying to fit it in amongst our actual work, but yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so that was 2 days. I switched this off yesterday. I haven't switched it back on today. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically just I'm not gonna film this, but let me film that. There you go. There you go. That's off. Undo all of those. Take the electrodes out. There you go. Take the electrodes out. Remove these blocks, remove the negative, and then I'm going to pull it outside and lift it out of the chain block. Okay, so the two small little ones that I put in are still fine, because I don't often use these, but you can see these ones here are just knackered. Yeah, these have lasted me like let's see how I can, yeah, see, just they're done. Like, they're so thin now, you know, like paper. So I'm not even going to worry about washing those. It's now time that I get rid of them. So yeah, those have done like 5 electrolysis dips. So yeah, won't be cleaning them, but yeah, we'll just get new ones now and then chuck that away. So I'd quickly to show you guys how it looks as it's coming out. Does not look clean at all, but it is. See, it's just like this thick black stuff. So all of that you need to just take off with a Y wheel on the grinder. Yeah, that's nasty. But yeah, that's how it looks before it, as it comes out the dip. And then obviously I'm gonna rinse it, and then I'll start Y wheeling it, and then yeah, just carry on Y wheel rinse, same as the last video. So just thought I'd show you what it looks like. That's just obviously one pass. Still a lot of black stuff on there. So I'll rinse this now, tip it on its side, or up either under the heel or under the horn or whatever. But yeah, that's the process. Okay, that's done. So you can see it's not perfect yet, but I mean, it's clean steel, no rust. Really can't wait for winter. Then I can wear long pants and not have that sort of situation. Look, I could wear long pants, but yeah, just a bit stubborn. Anyways, it's just part of the experience, I guess. Anyways, yeah, you can see my legs are pretty shot now. It's okay, it heals in about a week. Anyway, that anvil is done. The rust is off. I'm still indecisive. I know I've said to you guys, I think just in this video alone now, I want to do the edges, I want to do the cutting table. I don't. I really don't know. I'm gonna give it a few days and decide. Yeah, I don't know. This, I mean, it's so perfect, you know. It's really not that bad, and I think I might just ruin it if I decide to do edges and stuff like that. I don't need. I mean, there's pretty crisp edges over there around the horn, so I can use those for any sort of sharp edge work, you know, and the rest of it is just obviously on the body of the anvil. Anyways, I don't know yet. I'll decide, but there you go. It's done.